Oh, what's up? Dog, fam, bro, check this out. This video probably only for in this current space in reality, 2021, whatever the fuck the date is, May, whatever the day is. It's only probably gonna be about 3 to 5 people that this video is for right now. Q told me shit. He told me a while ago, a few days ago, a couple weeks ago. He said, it's motherfuckers that know who you are. Like the people that's watching. He they know who you are. And see, the thing is, let me explain something to y'all once again. See, and it's more of y'all, but you and your ego, and you ain't took no, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't took no test and passed, cause you scared. But it's cool, cause you're gonna do it. It's cool. But this what I was trying to get y'all to understand. I and you, right? I made a video a long time ago called The Invention of the Intention of Writing. Before DMT, before I knew JB, before my nigga told me about DMT and I started, paying attention to it in the psychology shit I was reading. Before all that, just for meditation, giving up and knowing, I made that video and I said in that video that I knew that the energy that lived inside of me, I was like, I'm from the other side of this reality. I made an analogy of, imagine the sun being source and being broken up into many pieces as it possibly could, and then intentionally coming down here to have a life, and reconnect with itself to do something, and then go back and join itself. I made that analogy before everything. And then I made another video and I said that, okay, so that's who we are. You understand? You and me. That shit crazy, ain't it? I know I said this shit a bunch of times, but Q told me to. So I made another video a while later. And I said, all this shit that I be talking about on here, about the energies and we all one and the new paradigm and all this shit and the other side, before the DMT. I said, I probably can't prove it to y'all. I probably can't prove it to you. But I'm a damn sure prove it to myself. And I did. And it's way greater, So this is what we are. So Q told me the other day, he's like, listen, now I already know that there's other people that know me, that know who I am. Oh, so this is the other thing. So that piece of energy, that source energy, who you are, it don't matter what family you came in. That was just a way to this motherfucker. And you had to have trauma to whatever degree, because you can hear Mike Tyson's story, and then you can hear Michael Jackson's story, and then you can hear your school teacher's story, and you can be like, damn, they had more trauma in their lives and still was able to finish school and be successful and than I did, so I shouldn't be, fuck that, nigga. Trauma is trauma. If something was bad enough to traumatize you, don't downplay it. It is what it is. You understand? If that shit caused you to judge people a certain way or move a certain way and all this because you were, nigga, that's trauma, and it is what it is, and it was made, it was done on purpose. Whatever bloodline you came through, whatever shit you went through and going through is to create the new entity. Just like going to school. When you first start going to school, you're a fucking 45-year-old. But you stay in that bitch. You understand me? And when you get done, you a big, hairy, got smells, fucking habits, and all that shit. And learn some shit from the system. So it's the same shit. So Q like, yeah, man. So it's niggas, it's other people that know you. They know who you are. So, another part. So what we are, we from source. So, but when you come to this bitch, you a whole nother energy source. You're a whole nother identity. You understand? And in the process, if you one of us, you find out that you are, for the lack of a better term, Neo. Or we mix the letters one. You the one. So then you like, oh, I can't believe it. So then they prove it to you. You see? Because, you know. But then they prove it to you through other people. Because other people gonna recognize you for who you are. You understand? And then you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe it. And then once you start believing it, then they gotta teach you how you're not the one. Because the one is a much higher energetic celestial being that cannot hold a physical body. But because it's from Source's imagination and creation, Source can be in complete contact with it at all times and influence it 100%. You understand? It's like this. It's like having a creation, right? It's like having a child. But the child, you know, when you have a child, your child is not you. But without you and whoever you create the child with, that child could not be. You understand? But that child develops a whole nother identity. It has a whole nother identity. It has your DNA, it has your habits, it has your eyes, it has your lips, it has your walk, it has your funny flat foot, you know, but its own idealistic ways of thinking, major influences in the beginning, and all that shit is its own. But you can impart with their participation ways of doing things. You know, even through trauma. You know, you can abuse your child with a goal in mind for them, and they can mature on their own, realize the abuse you gave them was out of your ignorance or whatever the fuck, and they use it as a tool. You understand? So I'm not saying Source energy made you to abuse you, but it seems that way if you had trauma. Like, so you mean to tell me I was molested and beat up and coerced to join gangs and go to schools and whatever the fuck and all to make me better? See, you only view that from this perspective of a person living a life as, you know, something being abused. But in the long run, through maturity and cosmic connection, you realize that it was part of the process. You know what I'm saying? What don't kill you make you stronger. You get that concept because it'll be true for you. You understand? So that's what this is. So in the process, you become Source energy. You merge, and then that source energy influences us to be Source in the flesh. Now, when you Source in the flesh, you got a lot of limitations. You understand? But you learn the magic. So let's say, perfect example. See, I'm a baby, but I got the principles, and that's why I'm doing something that's never been done. You understand? They've been told me that. And the people around me know. We all got the message. I got it separately. They told me that they got it. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Like the greats, Bobby Hemmett, and all the motherfuckers that came before him, you know, they taught you about the devil, the gods, the real devil, the black man. And a lot of that shit, they said was 1,000% true. You understand? And a lot of that shit, they said, was 1,000% true at the time. But now, it's irrelevant. And it's only irrelevant to what you want to call the chosen. Because you are of Source. So any God, like Jesus, Allah, all the motherfuckers who you put under your feet with the devil and IRS, and baby mama drama and anything else that you realize is some bullshit and draining your energy, and then only drain your energy because you allow it to, you come into the knowledge that it's energy brought here by somebody else's mind, and you can use it for your benefit. Like a devil and a god and all that shit is no threat to you. Just like becoming a crackhead is not a threat to you. You can only become a crackhead if you agree at some point in time, willingly or by choice, persuaded unwillingly, like somebody tell you it's weed and had crack in it and you smoke it and then you a crackhead. Or you say, I'm about to try crack. You understand? So it gotta be, like I told y'all niggas 11,000 times, everything has to be by your acceptance. You have to agree to everything for it to work. On any level, the energy of agreement mentally, and then acting your agreement out physically gives anything the power over you. Oh, he preaching tonight. So only the chosen know what I'm saying. So he said it's other ones that know who you are. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Q, watch and see. So I got people telling, leaving me messages, texting, shit, saying shit, And I'm gonna tell you this. If you know who I am, intuitively, instinctively, it's like that nigga that want. Guess what? You know that old saying, it takes one to know one? The energy got to be met. That's all I'm telling you. If you know who I am, then trust me when I tell you, you are too. Nigga, the fuck you thought? Goofy ass nigga. You thought all this shit was for nothing? And this ain't even, if you feel like you need to go to the other side, look, instead of saving for a vacation, come to vacation to Texas. Go hit me up. I'll be a tour guide. I had Jesus on the main line. We'll tell him what we want. Oh, Jesus on the main line. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you know who I am, just know you are too, nigga. It's a process. And once you start meeting the energies, you think this can't be real. Hey, fast. How did I know that? Fast. A half a day, a whole day. Listen, all that shit we was taught about something else being the one. Just think about this. Open your eyes and look around. Everything you perceive outside of your body came from a nigga's mind. Every last solitary thing. Everything outside of you came from a person with a butthole and a reproductive system, a heart and a brain, and a guts. It came from their minds. So that means reality as you know it in the 3D comes from the mind. So that means anything's possible. Anything. Nigga, remember I said everything that's outside of you? What's outside of you? Religion, TV shows. All that shit came from somebody's mind. And motherfuckers agreed to it for whatever reason. So guess what? Agree to something that's inside your mind that's been validated outside of you. Go watch my old videos and see how all this shit come together. One.